Hi all, Dr. Campbell here. I wanted to take a few minutes to guide you through the Canvas Government 201 course that you're signed up for that will begin this Tuesday and go through August 10th. And I also wanted to run you through the syllabus. So most of you will open up and have a dashboard such as this. So these are the two courses that I'm teaching this summer. The one that we're going to go over right now is the Government 201 course. So I will click on that. And what you have here is an introduction. So it's Government 201 is American Government and Politics. I'm going to post the link to this introduction right here. And this will just take you through, we have a short semester here. It's going to be fun and exciting, especially in our challenging times currently. So this just gives you a little bit of a view of the course here. And then we're going to go to the syllabus. And I'm just going to run through this because we're actually going to go through the PDF version of this. But again, I just want to get you guys comfortable with the actual Canvas course and the layout. I'm sure many of you are already students at Richard Bland, so you're familiar with this. So I won't belabor too many points. Again, that we're going to go over the syllabus, but some highlights here. Here's the email that you can reach me at. You can also email me through the inbox function. I check it about once a day. And I will get back to you in line with that. I always think it's a really good idea to print off the PDF of the syllabus, so that's what we're going to go over here in a second. But I put a PDF of the syllabus here. It looks like this. It'll download, and you'll be able to print it off. And it's really especially helpful, I'll show you here, to have this course schedule. We'll go back here. Okay, so course description, objectives, learning outcomes. I'll let you guys read all through that. I did send out the required text that you will need already via email a few weeks ago. A couple of you checked in to make sure you had the right one, that kind of thing. Also wanted to say here, as far as how is this entire class weighted, and this again will show up on the syllabus that hopefully you'll print out, but also just broken up here. Lots of different types of exercise that you'll be prompted to complete via Canvas. Very simple, all of which will get you familiar with the text. And then we'll have 2 essays that are pretty timely given our current environment. And those will be worth 25% of the grade. And then we'll have some weekly quizzes that are also worth 25% of the grade. So this is where, again, what we're about to go through right here is exactly what you can find in this printed out syllabus. So again, I'm just going to breeze through this. Again, you can print it out on the syllabus. It's the exact same thing. We don't have to worry about, well, we do need to worry about how we connect with and respond to our classmates. But in this class, we do not have discussion posts, so therefore we're not beholden to these tips and etiquette, because the 2 things that you will be writing, you will be sending directly to me. So this is another thing that I think is helpful. If you're like, what's due today? And again, Canvas will prompt you. But each of the chapters have these different types of exercise, and for whatever reason, they're labeled by the numbers, simulation, who are the Americans, who participants. In each one of these exercises, there are about 2 or 3 questions. Sometimes they have a video, some not. And they just get you more familiar with the text and give you little exercises to make sure that you understand what the text is going. I would not say that this is a hard class at all, but you need to put in the time and you need to put in the effort. These are easy grades. Even the chapter quizzes, I allow you, I believe, 2 times to take the quiz. What I would suggest there is one time really try to go through without maybe looking up the things to see how much you that you know or that you remembered or that you learned from it. And then the second time, really go through and scrutinize your answers to get those full points. Now, and then the essays part, the 2 essays that I ask you to do is where you're going to really show me how your writing is. I also am happy to review drafts for folks. If you put in the effort, you will do well in this class. That just putting in the effort, the time in is the key. This is a very short condensed class, so we have, it's condensing an entire semester into a very short term. So we do have, in a regular class, all of these things will be due every Sunday. Here, we have Sunday and Wednesday. So you're essentially going through a chapter every 3 or 4 days. So if you want to get an idea of what's due, again, it takes you through each of those. And I generally allow you to work on material 2 weeks in advance. So things will open up 2 weeks in advance. So for example, I think now you could probably see everything that's due for chapter 1 and chapter 2. At the end of the first week, you'll see everything due for chapter 2 and chapter 3 and so forth. And also just to be mindful of, so about midway term, we have our first essay due. I would definitely get started on that beforehand. And then at the end of the semester, which you can't see right now because of how this is, you have, there we go. You have that last essay due. So I'd also like to point out that all of these things are due Sunday, the 9th, and then this is due just a day later. So again, you definitely want to, these assignments will not take you a long time. You do want to read through the text, maybe spending more time on things that you're interested in, but just getting a feel for the information. These assignments will drive that information home, but it will not take you a long time. But you do want to maybe work on the essays, a little each week. I always find, even in my career now, working on things a little each day, you produce a better product and you don't feel as stressed. So just want to put that out there. Let's see what else we have. Wrong click here. I'm going to go back to this. So we looked at the beginning. We looked at our syllabus. Not much more. That's for me. And then we start getting in here. So this will take you through. Also, the outline provides a good, easy way to go through the main points of the chapter, and I would definitely look at that when you take each of your quizzes. Let's see what else here. So I think that is pretty much it in terms of, the assignments will pop up that you need to do, all of that stuff. I will put, so this stuff will move down, and I'll put weekly comments right up here. Okay. Let's go to the syllabus here and see what I have not covered as of yet. So again, all of this, we have our textbook. I say that there are several types of assignments. I've reviewed that already. Weekly chapter quizzes, 19 to 25 questions each. 30 minutes to complete the quiz. I think I took out the giving you guys an extra chance because I realized that they're just really simple quizzes. If folks are having a hard time getting these completed in 30 minutes, you can email me and we can see if most of you have this issue. I will definitely heed that. Also, I want to say that perhaps different than many of your professors, I don't want you guys to stress about getting the good grades. So let's say you get B's or C's on the quizzes. B's or C's on the quizzes, you do really well on everything else. Your essays are done really well too because you put in the time. You've even sent them to me to look for them. You will get an A in this course. So you will get an A if you try. I will assure you that. So, and the essays, so these are 2 one-page single-space essays. You have 2 one-page single-space essays. So I give you a prompt and then you tell me more about it. And I'm going to go more into that as we go further, but the first essay is going to have something to do about the governmental reaction to the coronavirus. And again, I will send out probably a video like this and tell you, outline what I'm looking for there, and probably next Sunday. And then our last one is an essay about Black Lives Matter, kind of what it means to you, and just anything around that brings up for you. So I think that is it. Thanks for hanging in there, and please email me if you have any questions.